Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and I am going to do a love spell today. This is to get your ex boyfriend, girlfriend, or ex lover back, or if there's been no connection between you two. This is to create a link between you and the person. So you can do this for your girlfriend, you can do it for your boyfriend, or you can do it for your lover, or any connection that you need to make, because a lot of people have been asking me for this spell. I've done it with a bit of a variation. There are a lot of love spells on YouTube, but I have just done it the way I think it needs to be done, and I've just put it my personal touch, and I've got the points here which I have to tell you. It's a very simple spell. I'll go very slowly because I talk fast and people miss the words. So I'm going to start with saying that you need a pen and a paper. This is a no ingredients spell. You don't need anything. You don't need any herbs or anything else. You don't need candles for this. All you need is a pen. You can work with a black pen. You can work with a blue pen. You can also work with a red pen. Red is a color of love, but I'm here working with the black pen. And all you need is your intention, your desire to connect with the person. Remember, to connect with the person only if there has been a connection, or let the person operate out of free will. I don't want you to bind the person. Like I always say, it is better if the person wants to come back to you. All you're doing is you're just sweetening up the person, or you opening up the person a little more to you. Sometimes because of miscommunication, you burn bridges, or you cannot talk to the other person, or there is a problem between communicating with the person, and it's all about getting the person back in a way where the person is open about getting coming back to you. So like I always say, don't bind anybody. And yes, if you really have the desire to get in touch with the person, or you really want the person to get in touch with you, all you need are emotions. Remember, your words are going to empower the spell. It is you who's going to empower the spell, and create a link between you two. You're going to connect with the person this way. It's very easy. So like I said, all you need is a pen and you need is paper. So that's the first step. Second step, all you need to do is write the target's name 5 times. So when I say target, target means the person you want to come back into your life. It is better if you know the full name of the person, the first name and the last name, because the more you know about the person, or if you really put the first name and the last name, it is much more stronger. It becomes more powerful, because you really know the person well, and you know the first name and the last name. It will work better that way. So I'm sure a lot of questions will come up that I know the person for not long, and we broke up, and I really don't know the last name. It is okay. You can work with the first name, or if you had a nickname, or you used to call the other person using a nickname, you can use the nickname. But I'm saying again, it's better if you have the first name and the last name. It works better. It becomes more powerful. It becomes stronger. So the attraction is stronger to get the person back. So I'm just going to use John Doe, which I normally use, which everybody uses. Every spellcaster normally uses this name. So you have to write the target's name. Target means the person you want the person to come back into your life. Just write the person's name. I'm just going to use John Doe. Just write it 5 times. There's nothing much. It's very simple. Just write the person you want to call back into your life. I'm just repeating myself so there is no confusion. It doesn't matter how you write. It doesn't matter if it's not looking pretty. It doesn't really matter how your white paper is looking. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have smooth edges. You just need white paper, you need a pen, and you need your intention right. That's all. So write it 5 times. So I'm using John Doe and I'm writing it 5 times. So I'm just going to show this to you. So write the person's name, first name and the last name 5 times. Turn the paper towards you, the right side, okay? Just turn the paper towards you. And you're going to write your name. You're going to write your full name 7 times. So the person you want to attract, you have to write the name 5 times. You have to write your name 5 times on top of it. The paper was like this. I wrote John Doe 5 times. I turned it towards my right. You have to write your name 7 times. Remember that. It really doesn't matter, guys, about your writing. Please don't worry about all those things. How have you written? How have you not written? If your handwriting is not fine, you can't read it. So don't worry about all these things. While doing it, just chant the name of the person, or whatever you want the person, either could be call me or return to me, whatever you want, just keep chanting or keep chanting the person's name. It becomes more powerful. So just write your name. I'm just going to write your name 7 times. Okay, you have to write it across. Your name, your name. This is 4 times. Your name 5 times. Your name, your name 6 times, and the last time, your name. It will look like this. So you had the target name written John Doe here 5 times. You turned it to right towards you. You wrote your name over it. So it's going to look messy, but this is your petition paper. This is what we call a petition paper. You're going to make it more powerful by doing one more step. So what you're going to do is write what you want from the person. If you want the person to come back to you, you can write come back to me. You can write return to me. So I'm going to write return to me. The most important thing about this spell is you don't have to lift your pen while you circling it. While you boxing what you've written, you cannot lift your pen. So start from one of the corners. You have to write return to me. Don't worry if the T doesn't look like T and you have to lift your pen. Don't you think you have to lift your pen? You should not lift your pen at all. That's the most important thing. It says return to me, 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 John Doe, return to me. You can keep saying the name of, sorry, I lifted the pen. Please do not do that while you're doing the spell return to me. So if you think there is a little space and you finished writing return to me here, what you need to do is you can fill the space up. Okay, remember that. I'm going to do one more so it's easier for you to understand. So you've done return to me. You've written the target's name and your name. Now what you have to do is fold the paper towards you. When we want someone to come back into our life, we need to fold the paper towards us. If you want a spell to be reversed, you fold the paper in the other direction, not facing you. So here you want the person to come back into your life, you want the person to call you, so please fold the paper towards you. Remember that. So one fold, keep chanting that please return to me. Also please, there shouldn't be any begging like I'm saying the word please. Do not say the word please at all. When you're wanting love to come back or you're wanting any person to get in touch with you, if you beg the person to come back, the person is going to move away from you more. So just write return to me, just write call to me, because you're almost calling them towards you. Begging means you're almost chasing the person away. So one fold towards you, and you can keep chanting whatever you want. John Doe, call me. John Doe, call me. Or John Doe, return to me. So second fold towards you, everything towards you. Okay, I normally believe in 4 folds. That's what I feel works more. Fold it towards you, and the last fold. Normally a lot of spellcasters also do the way you turn your paper, it's right either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but it's fine. I just want you to just chant the person's name who you want back into your life. Just forget about the way you're moving the paper or anything else, because if you put your mind on how you turning the paper, how you folding, if it's not a proper fold, then it won't work, because you already or not thinking about the person and what you want the person to do. You're just thinking about how do I fold the paper, how do I write, did I do it well or not. So remember that. And I'm going to do it once more so you guys can see it, and I'm going to do it quicker. So guys, like I said, 4 times the person's name. Okay, sorry, 5 times the person's name. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. John Doe. Turn the paper towards right, move it this way. Write your name on top of it. Your name. Write it 7 times. Your name. I'm saying it all wrong. 5 times is the first one. 7 times is the second one. Okay. Your name. Your name. 4th. 5. Your names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and last 7. Then in this one you can write call me. So you can write call me. Do not lift the pen. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Just keep writing while you're thinking about the person. So just you can write call me on top of it because you need to close this space. Remember that, okay? Call me. Call me. Call me. Guys, remember not to lift your pen at all. So that's what we've done. We've done all call me, and we've encased it here. Do not lift your pen, just rotate the paper. It's easier, and it doesn't matter if you have not dotted your I's or crossed the T's, that's fine. It's not there is no worry in it. So guys, I hope this is simple, and I'm going to repeat it again because last time, I normally speak very fast and people, I know otherwise also when you're doing spells, it's like everybody will have a million questions. So I will do it with a plain paper and tell you what to do. Again, I'm telling you, please write the person's name, guy's name or girl's name, first name, last name on a piece of paper 5 times, okay? Turn the paper towards you, write your name across, your first name and your last name, I said 7 times. After you've done that, whatever you want the person to do, like call me or get in touch with me or return to me, come back to me, write it around, all around wherever you've written both the names, okay? Do not pick up the pen. I think in the both of the spells, I just picked up the pen. Just remember not to pick up the pen at all. And if there's a space in between while you've ended writing call me or return to me, you can overwrite on the other line, doesn't matter. Fold the paper 4 times. Fold the paper 4 times towards you. Remember that. The last thing is you can cast this anytime. There is no time. I don't believe it's either morning or afternoon or night. But yes, you can cast it in the evening if you want that. But the last thing to do with this is once you have the paper, I'm sure you'll say what to do with the paper. Please keep it under your mattress. Keep it in the center. Keep it in the center of the bed under your mattress. You can keep it for 7 days, 10 days, as long as it takes for the spell to work. Sometimes spells take a day to work, sometimes they take 10 days, it might take a month. So there is no duration timeline that I can give you. It is all about your intentions, and it will work. And just remember, when you are, if you before sleeping or before putting this, you can keep chanting what you wanted to say to the person. You can say, John Doe, come back to me, or John Doe, call me. Remember, like I said, there shouldn't be any please call me, please do this, please do that, because that's almost chasing the person away from you. The most important thing is that remember to let the other person operate on his or her free will. And if the person really wants to come back to you, the person will come back to you in your life. And the most important thing, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in this. If you start with no confidence of saying that this doesn't work, this really doesn't work, I will not be able to cast it, or this is not the way, I should have casted it, or the paper is not right, my pen doesn't write well, or I didn't keep it here, I didn't keep it there, I didn't think about the person. Try it once, try it twice, but the only thing is believe in it. Before you start it, just believe in it, think that it will work, and it will work. So this was a very easy spell, guys. You can write, and you can ask me, because I'm sure there will be a million questions again after this, because I do get questions, what pen, what paper, or how many days, or not this, not that. So you can write down in the comment section, and I will reply. I always reply. So thank you so much, and I hope this is helpful, and I hope it works for you also, and I'm sure it will work for you. So just do it with pure intention, like I always say, with a pure heart, and don't bind the person. That's always what I say. So thank you so much, and all the best to you guys. I'll be back again with another video. Thank you. Bye.